Tears fell quietly. No thunder spoke. No voice answered. Just soft echoes. Between heartbeats, between shadows, promises stayed silent. Not broken, just forgotten. Wind carried words that never landed, that never lived. Eyes searched night for something, for closure. None arrived, only silence, only space. Tears kept falling, naming pain, naming love. Hands once held, now empty, now trembling. Promises once golden, turned dust, turned distant. I waited long, under fading skies, under tired hope, every heartbeat asking, did you mean? No reply, letters unread, dreams unfinished, faith untouched. Tears fell gently, like confessions, like prayers. Each one carried a promise, a wound. Silence answered, kindly cruel, endlessly deep. Love spoke once, then vanished, then echoed. I called softly, to nothing, to ghosts. Heart kept listening, kept breaking, kept believing. Promises whispered, through memories, through time. I'll return someday. But days ended without footsteps. Tears became ocean. I drowned quietly, still breathing. Even moon watched, without pity, without sound. Stars hid faces, clouds turned, cold gray. Still I stood, still I wept, still I remembered. Promises stayed, were spoken, not were kept. Their silence louder than any storm, than any goodbye. Eyes red, tired, soul heavy, mouth shut. I learned silence is language of endings. I learned tears are truth. Without words, love doesn't vanish. It fades into silence, and promises, they never lie, they just die. I whispered softly to empty air, to patient sky. Hands lifted slowly, heart trembling, soul heavy. Why this pain? Voice cracked quietly. No answer came. Wind shifted gently, touching skin, touching memory. Tears fell freely. Each one prayer, each one question. Promises stayed silent. God heard anyway. He always does. I spoke endlessly, without expectation, without judgment. Show me meaning. In this loss, in this silence, night listened calmly. Stars blinked slowly. Moon leaned closer. My body shook. Heart bled. But words flowed. Faith small, stubborn, flickered inside, like candle flame. Every memory burned. Every hope lingered. Every ache palpable. I remembered love, and its leaving, and its weight. Tears fell louder, washing dust, washing sorrow. Wind carried whispers. God carried stillness. Sky carried patience. I do not understand, but I trust. I release. Hands open fully. Breath slow. Eyes lifted. Silence answered softly, not with words, but with presence. Pain shifted slightly, not gone, not diminished, just lighter, just gentler, just sacred. I spoke for hours, or minutes. Time lost meaning. Heart emptied slowly. Tears became clean. Soul quieted. Promises stayed silent. Yet God heard, always, I knelt longer. Night deep, sky near. Stars blinked knowingly. Wind hummed softly. Moon listened patiently. Carry me, please, through memory, through grief. A quiet warmth settled in, filling emptiness gently. Even brokenness felt holy, even tears felt blessed. I rose slowly, hands trembling, heart steady, tears dried naturally. Wind carried remnants. Sky held everything. Promises stayed silent. But God spoke without sound, and I understood. Enough for now. Enough to breathe. Night softened fully. Stars faded gently. Moon disappeared slowly. I walked home, body tired, soul lighter, even in silence, even in loss. Faith endured quietly. Tears fell once, but hope remained. Even stronger dawn breaks slowly. Sky soft, pale, light drifts gently. I step outside, feet touch earth, heart beats cautiously. Air smells new, grass wet, wind whispers quietly. Sun rises faint, touching clouds, touching soul. Tears no longer burn inside, only wash. Memory still lingers, like shadow, like fragrance. I breathe deeper, chest expands, mind quiets. Birds begin singing, notes float, notes free. Each sound blessing, each breath sacred, each heartbeat grateful. Promises stayed silent, yet life continues, yet world turns. I walk slowly through empty streets, through quiet gardens. Footsteps echo softly. No one notices, no one follows. Sky watches patiently. Clouds move deliberately. Wind nudges gently. Pain once heavy, now gentle, now teacher. Eyes trace horizon. Light grows. Darkness recedes. Heart remembers softly. Love, loss, lessons, all integrated carefully. I bend low, touch earth, thank sky. Tears fall lightly. Not sorrow, but release. Each droplet blessing, each step forward, each morning promise. I whisper softly, to life still, to light always. Sun warms shoulders, wind lifts hair, breath becomes steady. I walk farther, through unknown streets, through quiet hope. Memory visits briefly, shadow of past. Yet I smile, even pain beautiful, even grief sacred, even endings meaningful. Footsteps find rhythm, mind finds silence, heart finds balance. Sky stretches endless, sun climbs higher, soul learns freedom. Tears once heavy, now flow gently, like rivers soft. I smile fully, not for love, not for loss, but for living, for being, for waking. Promises stayed silent, yet heart speaks, even louder. Wind brushes gently, light kisses skin, hope holds steady. I lift eyes, see horizon, see possibility. Dawn, not ending, but beginning.